What's going on, everyone? I want to do something very, very special for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys have been following me for quite some time, either in the Discord or just on YouTube. But what I want to kind of talk about in this video is I'm going to open up some mentorship. Okay, so what I've learned in the past almost 3 years that I've been on YouTube and almost 3 years that I've been running an online trading community is that a ton of traders have a lot of big problems. A lot of the big problems are coming with mindset. A lot of the problems are coming with, the psychology behind trading, over leveraging themselves, not understanding where to take profit or put their stop losses. A lot of traders, they go into profit, then they kind of give it all back. They're looking for a new trading strategy. They're looking for a new indicator. They're looking for someone else to kind of learn how to trade and where to get your answers from. Listen, you're not going to learn how to trade and be successful by following people's signals, right? So anyone who's throwing out, personal levels like, buy here, sell here, because you're never going to learn. What happens if that person dies? What happens if that person closes up shop? What happens if that person leaves YouTube, right? You're left kind of holding the bag, not really knowing what to do. Now, a lot of other traders go the route where they want to learn how to trade themselves, whether it be supply and demand, whether it be, learning how to trade the VWAP, whether it be learning how to trade all of these other methods of madness out there. Now, all of them are going to work. It's which one is going to work best with your personality style. So that leads me into what I am offering. So I'm going to take 3 traders under my wing and offer a private mentorship group. We're going to get our own personal channel in the Discord that's going to be locked to everyone else. I'm going to be hyper focused on getting you guys either funded with a prop firm or making your first $1,000 or additional $1,000 in options trading. I can only speak to options trading and I can only speak to futures trading because that's what I do. I'm not going to sit here and teach you how to trade shares because you need a lot of money and a big, kind of big account size to trade, equities, right? So for example, my account is leveraged on margin over 6 figures. I can get in and get out 200, 300, 400 shares of things like Tesla, but I can't sit here and teach someone with $1,000 account to trade 100 shares of Tesla. It's just not going to work, right? So we have to leverage what we have. Either that's using a prop firm to getting funded, right? And I'm going to go through the process with you on a day in and day out basis, help you get funded. Now, again, there's no guarantees, but what I'm going to do is work with you until you do get funded, right? So however long that takes, I want this to take only 30 days max. I don't feel like it should take any longer than 30 days to get funded with any one of these prop firms. And we're going to use a prop firm that I like, that is very easy to get funded with, that doesn't have, high requirements to get funded. And I'm going to walk you through that process. If you don't want to get funded and you don't want to trade futures, that's fine. We can trade options. With options, I'm going to sit with you for 30 days, day in and day out, 4 days a week via live stream, whether it be on video or whether it be on voice. Now you can tune in for all 4 days. You can trade for all 4 days, or you can pop in when you need to, pop in on a specific day. Let's just work out a schedule so me and you can both, kind of get together on those days so we can have the levels. What you're going to get is my personal watch list stocks that I'm trading, the pivot levels that I'm looking to enter both long and short. I'm going to build out a trading plan for you on how we can scale your account, right? So what that means is, if you're going to get funded with a prop firm, how can we get funded? How can we get our first withdrawal? If you're going to trade options, how can we get and take those trades to get that next $1,000 in profits, right? So again, beyond the $1,000, beyond getting funded, what is then entailed? You're going to get lifetime access to the community so we can continue to trade together. It's not going to be such one-on-one hyper focused after that, because you should have the overall context and the gist. I've been trading for 8 years now, 5.5 years full time. Use my mistakes, use my knowledge, use my trading plan so you can become profitable in a fraction of the time. A lot of traders say it takes 2-3 years to learn how to get, profitable and consistent. It does when you don't know what you're doing. When you have someone who's already been there, done that before, using a small account, getting funded, go watch some of the previous YouTube videos that I uploaded today. I showed you guys, my 3rd funded account with one of the funding firms that I am with, another $50,000 account. On my way to $1,000 in profits in 2 days, guys. In 2 days, all you need is a $2,500 threshold before you can withdraw that. So even if you go ahead and you take advantage of this mentorship and you pay the cost one time, okay, this is not a monthly fee, it's just one time. We're going to work together one-on-one for 30 days. Once you pay the fee and you take that first initial kind of withdraw from a funding firm or your first $1,000, not only are you going to make the money back, because I'm not charging an arm and a leg for this stuff. I do this trading gig full time anyways, so it's not like I need to sit here and sell 100 of these kind of mentorships. I'm just looking to take 2 or 3. Now, the background as to why I'm looking to take 2 or 3 traders and kind of mold them into how I trade and to be able to work with me is because I have big things coming for 2024. I'm looking to open a full trading floor where I can have traders come into a centralized office. If you are out of state or not in my area, I am looking to expand this kind of trading floor virtually online. So I'm going to do it like an 8-hour live stream in the actual trading room, where if you are part of our group and you're part of our trading team, everyone's going to hear what's going on. I mean, it's going to be nitty gritty. I'm not going to hold back any nonsense, no bullshit. You're going to hear cussing, you're going to hear emotions, you're going to hear celebrations, you're going to hear people getting pissed off, you're going to hear it all. But you're also going to be able to take advantage of being able to trade with us as a team. We're going to have some people that are going to be working on the Dow stocks, some people working on utilities, some people working on financials and tech. We're going to know what's going on in the market. If tech is kind of taking a back burner and Tesla and Nvidia and AMD are not moving, we want to find out what's moving, right? What are they buying? Are they buying small caps? Are they buying utilities? Are they buying banks? What are they buying? We're going to have traders that are going to be able to do that. But in order for me to be able to trust and work with people so we can all make money, I need to know that people are serious. I know that trading, the last 1.5 years, 2 years has really scared a lot of people away. A lot of people have lost money. A lot of people have lost hope. You don't need to really lose hope, guys. What you need to do is take your foot off the gas a little bit, invest in yourself and your education, take things a little bit serious, get disciplined, right? It all comes down to discipline, right? A lot of people come into this business, they want to make a lot of money very quickly. I'll be the first one to tell you here, I'm not going to blow any smoke up your what and tell you that you're going to get rich overnight. This is a slow game. It's all about compounding that account, getting more capital, and it's all about increasing your position sizing and minimizing the risk that you're taking, right? It's not about looking for those home run trades. It's not about trying to find the next best indicator. It's not about trying to find the next best person that sells signals where you can just buy and sell off of. It's about learning the business for yourself, learning how to read options flow, learning the direction of the market, learning to use supply and demand to your benefit, learning technical analysis to a T, macro wise and intraday wise. You have to know all of these things, learning how to read the level 2 tape, learning how to read it all. You got to be able to understand where the market could potentially be heading so we can put our assets to the middle of the table and manage that risk accordingly so we can be profitable on a day in and day out basis. But the problem is that if you do have a small account, it is very tough to do that. So you have to start small somewhere. If you're going to be trading a personal account and using options, we have to use very small risks. So what I'm going to do is create a detailed and outline trading plan for you and give you specific tickers to watch on a day in and day out basis with particular setups to look for and particular entries and exits, so that way when you do take these trades, it's not going to be detrimental to your trading account size. I'm not going to give someone a stock to trade like Tesla when they've only got $500 in their account. One options contract could literally blow your account in one potential trade. So I'm going to find these stocks that potentially could move for you in a beneficial manner, but that are not going to be detrimental to that account. If we're going to trade futures and we're going to get funded with the prop firms, I'm going to show you exactly which contracts in which kind of products to trade, right? And it's definitely not going to be trading the NQ, and it's definitely not going to be trading the ES. We're definitely not going to be trading minis. We're not going to be trading oil. We're going to be trading micros. And even though it seems like, yeah, you can't make a lot of money trading micros, I passed a $3,000 evaluation in 5 days. Okay, so I made $3,000 worth of profit that I can show you guys once you guys are on the inside how exactly I did that. $3,000 in profit, passed that evaluation, got funded with the prop firm. I am now on day 7 or day 8, and I'm up a total of $4,000 in around 8 days, right? 8 days. So I just need to hit, another few days before I take that big payout, right? So again, what I want to kind of emphasize and go over with you guys is that it's not about making $5, $10, $15,000 in a day. It's about making 100. It's about making 300, 400, losing 100. Making 250. It's about doing that consistently on a day in and day out basis, growing the account steadily over time with respect, with, you know, dignity. We're not here to treat this as a casino floor. I'm looking for real traders that want to trade with me on a bigger scale. I'm looking for real traders that want to actually grow their accounts. I'm looking for real traders that actually want to take this business seriously. Again, ever since 2020, it was the greatest time for traders. It was also one of the worst times for traders because it has created so many people the illusion that you can just make money overnight, and those people that did make money overnight are having a very tough time now still staying consistent. And what it did is it made a lot of people a lot of money very quickly, but it also blew them out, and those people have kind of a negative kind of mindset and a negative outlook towards trading now because they got blown out of the waters because they didn't really learn how to trade. They were just buying this and buying that, and looking at Twitter and looking at stock twits. What is someone saying on YouTube? What stock are they saying is the next stock to squeeze? What stock is the next stock that's going to explode, you know, 500%? They were buying these stocks, making money, holding on, not taking those profits, and then ended up getting absolutely destroyed. Let's rebuild the mindset. Let's rebuild our trading careers together. I can get you there. I can help you there. Again, full disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not someone who is going to make any type of guarantees, right? Because at the end of the day, it still does come down to the trader. Now, although I can mentor you, I can coach you, I can be there to help you create this trading plan and be able to be disciplined and to be able to have a trading strategy that you can use on a day in and day out basis, I cannot physically click the buy and sell buttons for you. At the end of the day, it still comes down to you. It still comes down to your emotions and your attitude and your outlook and your overall due diligence and hard work that you're going to put into it. But if you're going to put in the work, I will definitely be here to help hold your hand along the way so we can all become more better and traders and become more profitable. The biggest thing, my biggest outlook and my biggest goal is that I would love to sit alongside 5-6 traders day in and day out, right? We getting on live or we're trading in person and we're making money consistently. We have a strong, tight-knit group where we're able to just absolutely crush the market, understand when to put our foot on the gas, and understand when to take our foot off the gas. The last thing that I want to do is trade with a bunch of traders that want to come in for one day, make a shit ton of money, get blown out, and then you never see them again. This is a business for the long term. Again, like I've said, I've been doing this for 8 years, almost 5.5, 6 years full time. I plan on doing this for another 10, 15, 20, 30 years down the road. I want to find traders who want to do that. If you really want to get serious and you do want to learn, take me up on the offer. First things that you need to do, join the Discord, send me a direct message. We'll talk from there, and I will see you guys all on the inside.